Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. I am Ashley. For those of you who are new, in today's video, it's just going to be me using some products that I recently picked up and some things that I've been picked up but just haven't used. So if you guys are interested, keep watching. So, let me see. The first product, let me see. We are going to use the Revolution matte. Let me hold on. Let me just go and get this little weave about my face. Hold on. Just go on it. Just tie that on back so it's not any of those little hairs in the way. There we go. So the first product I'm going to use is the Revolution Mattifying Primer, and I have used this a few times on this channel. I really like it. I think it's a decent not foundation, but a decent primer. So we're gonna use that. So for my eyeshadow look, I'm using the Milani Bold. I don't know why I say Milani like that. Milani. Is it Milani though? Or is it Milani? I say Milani, but Milani. However you say it. It's a palette that I've used before. Some of these colors I have not used yet. So, and you know what? Before I do, let me prime my eye a little bit. I'm just going to use a little concealer that I plan on using for my highlight. Just going to take a little bit and dab it on my eye. Excuse me, y'all. I feel like my allergies are like really kicking in today. I haven't taken my allergy pill in a couple days. I don't know why. Anyway, so I really want to use this gold here, and let me see what this is called. Haha, Gold Getter. It's really pretty. This one right here. So before I use that, I am going to go into this light color here, and this is called Sweetest Honey. Right here. I'm going to use that in my transition area. And if you guys hear my kids in the background, they are in the background just being kids, so just ignore them, y'all. Trying to pick it up here. So really light brown shade. Alrighty, so now I am going to take this deep dark brown shade here in the corner, and I believe it's, what is this? Brunettes Have Fun is what it's called. And I'm just going to apply that to my crease area. But you know what, let me use the tiniest of the tiniest brushes to do that work. I just want to put it right in my crease. It almost looks black. It almost looks black. I don't really care for that for a daytime look. But I'm just going to do my best and blend it out. Alrighty, so I am going to take that gold color and place it on my lid, and the color is called Gold Getter. So I'm just gonna pack that on my lid. I'm just taking my little brush that I had earlier and just kind of blending it in. Alright, so I just wanted like a more natural, well, this isn't, gold isn't natural, but I don't want nothing to be too much. So I'll come back to do the rest of my eye. I want to move on to my foundation, and today's foundation, this is a foundation that I picked up on Ulta, and it's not old, but the site said that it was new, and when I got to reading it, I'm like, this is I've never seen this in stores anywhere before, so it must be new. But anyway, it's the Black Opal True Color Complexion Mineral Matte Cream Powder Foundation. Now, cream powders were the probably all the rage back in like the 90s, 2000s. I want to say my first time using foundation, it was a cream powder. Yeah, cream 2 powder from either, I think it was Black Opal too, is when they used to come in a little oval type containers. That was my first foundation that I tried, and I don't believe it was matte though. So this one is supposed to be a mineral matte. So I'm really excited. Let's read the claims. I got it in the shade 460. Beautiful bronze. Let me show y'all the packaging. Square, you know. It comes with a mirror under here. It also comes with a little sponge. So, and I don't know how much I paid for this. I want to say it was like $8 or something. I was just trying to, you know how you, I know I'm not the only one that does this. Like, to get free shipping, you know how you have like little fillers, like stuff that you don't really want, but you want to get the free shipping, so you know, add the stuff on. That's kind of like what this was. But once I got it and I read it, I'm like, ooh, this might be, you know, nice, because I love Black Opal foundation. So anyway, it is a matte finish, mineral infused formula, provides buildable coverage, sets to a matte powder finish, exclusive shade ID, color adjusting pigments, blends onto skin for a true tone color match. For normal to dry skin usage, apply over entire face. So that is exactly what we are going to do. I am not going to be using the sponge. I never ever use the sponges that comes with the foundation. So, and this is not, I want to say I used to use the sponges though. Like, and that other one that I had, I did use the sponge, but I'm not going to use it for this video. I am going to probably use this here, just makeup, this foundation brush to get it out of the packaging. So I'm just going to take it and just swipe it across, you know, because we done got fancy over the years. Like, we used to using foundations with a pump, you know, so this is this is old school right here. So I'm going to take it and just apply it to my face. Now, this brush may not get it. I may. Yeah. See. Oh, it still smells the same. It has that distinct, like, cream to powder foundation smell. Like, it smells the same. like when I used to use it back in the day when I was in high school. And you know what though? The formula of this one, it feels really light. It doesn't feel heavy like how you would think it would be for like a cream foundation. Oh, I remember Vanity Fair. I remember I had this one for my girl's father's mother. She gave me a Vanity. Is it Vanity Fair? Fashion Fair. It was either was it Fashion Fair? I think it might have been Fashion Fair Foundation, but anyway, it was like mainly catered towards black women, or women of color, as I like to say. And it was like really heavy. As a matter of fact, I wore it to prom, and it was the wrong shade. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my god! I wish I could find my prom book or one of my prom pictures and insert it. If I find it, I'm gonna insert it in here somewhere in this clip, man, because it was so bad. It was red. It was just bad. And I had these brown colored contacts, Lord. It was just bad. It just looked really bad. It was really cakey. It was really wrong. It was so wrong, man. If I can go back and do prom all over again, I would, man. Just because my makeup just ruined it. My dress was beautiful. My hair was beautiful. I had my mom had took me and my sister to get eyelashes put on, and we thought we was the whip because we had on individual. This is 2005, so this is something that's just jumping off. Becoming popular. Well, at least where I'm from. But we was popping. Everything was beautiful. Dress, my shoes, my purse. I had this is when girls had shawls. For prom. And yeah, everything was just perfect except for I even had colored contacts in, y'all. It was the whole mess, man. But oh, I hope I could find at least one of those pictures to show y'all exactly how bad the foundation was. But anywho, back to this foundation. This one feels really light on the skin. I'm appreciating that. The color match is something that I chose Beautiful Bronze because I have other foundations from Black Opal that they don't. One thing about them, they don't change the names of their foundation. Even if they have a different formula or something different, like this, like this right here, like it's a mineral matte, and then you got a liquid form, they don't change the names. So that's how I was able to, come up with, okay, well, maybe this is the right shade. But it looks good. I like it. Feels really nice on the skin. And it took me a little bit to get it out of the pan, with this brush. But I don't know. I want to see how it blends down with using my sponge, too. I like it, though. The coverage is nice. You can still, I'm going to have to go over this area a little bit here. So the concealer that I'm using is from a different line, of course, because they ain't got no concealers. But this one is from ColourPop, the Pretty Fresh line, and this is in the shade 170N. Just going to use a little bit of this. Let me get a mirror so I can see what I'm doing here. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and set this. I'm using the Wet n Wild banana powder. or loose setting powder. And I'm using a little triangular sponge. I picked up a pack. I was doing something. You know how you just, oops, I almost dropped that. That was about to be a whole mess. I forgot how much I really like to use these to get under here and keep the powder like in one area. Because like sometimes you could squeeze your sponge. Like this sponge like this, you could squeeze it, but I just like to, have it controlled. Basically, I'm about to drop it. Controlled, basically. So, and these are really good for that. Plus, they are disposables. So, alright, so I did not bring over any contour today. I don't really think I need to contour today because I'm not really doing anything today. So, we are just going to bronze it up. And I'm using the Morphe Glamour Bronze in the shade Trailblazer. And I'm just taking my favorite little brush here from Wet n Wild and just hitting these areas to give it a little bit more color. I'm just becoming a real big fan of blush. I don't know if it's a thing like when you get older, like you start to, I don't know. I remember my grandmother, she used to love blush. Like when she would get ready to go somewhere and go out, and then I remember her even doing like this little trick with her lipstick. Like she would put her, like have her take her lipstick and like use it as blush too. My mom would do it too sometimes. But like I never thought, but like makeup is makeup. You could use it for whatever. So it's a really cool trick. I might even incorporate that. So I'm going to take this blush from the Pure palette and it's called Wish, and I'm going to use that today as blush. But yeah, I'm just starting to become a big fan of it. Like I got to complete the look with it. I can't complete the look without it, basically. For my highlight, I am going to use this new thing. It's I picked it up. Of course, I can see the yellow sticker, so it got to be from Walmart. I don't remember how much it was, but it had to be super, super cheap because I would have never just picked this up for, anything over like $2-3. But anyhow, this is the Rimmel London Jelly Bronzer. Okay, so yeah, it had to be like $1 or $2. It is so icky. But anyway, I can show you guys. This is what the product looks like. Right? So this isn't something that I would just be like, it feels really thick. I'm kind of scared to use it. Yeah, I am scared to use it. Let me put some on my hand. I don't know though. Look. Can y'all see it? Right here. It has like this natural element to it. Like if I was like, you know what this would be good for? Like a under the makeup type situation. Like if you put it under your makeup on your skin, like it'll probably give you this beautiful glow. But I'm kind of scared to use it on my already done face. So, but I'm using it anyway. So I'm gonna just tap my fingers in there. I'm not gonna use a brush. I'm gonna just take it and just tap it in. Well, you can't really see. See, you can't really see the glow. Like this is my least favorite highlight. Not really giving me nothing. I bet you if I plop it on my nose, it's gonna shine real bright though. Told y'all. So anyway, for my lip, I'm going to use two things here. The LA Chocolate Pencil. It's a lip liner pencil in chocolate. And for my lip shade, I'm going to use the Revlon Matte Dare to Be Nude lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and I'm going to put my lashes on, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. I went ahead and popped on my eyelashes. And these eyelashes are from She Glam, which is on Shein. So they come in a pack of 12. They're really decent. I got a variety pack. These are really short, but they're really cute. They're more for like, you know, run errands type daytime look. So if you guys are interested. But the foundation, I love. The color match is nice. I could see where it definitely adjusted to my skin tone, because it did look a little darker a little while ago. And the concealer that I used, it wasn't but I love the feel of the makeup. The foundation, I love. It feels matte. It looks matte. It feels matte for sure. It looks matte. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. It's really nice. I love the coverage that it's giving me, and I didn't color correct. I like it. I like it, and I believe it was only about maybe $8 on Ulta's website. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.